Hello everyone, and thanks for watching another episode of That Laura Hill Girl YouTube channel. Today I will be showing you how to make a no-bake eggnog cream pie. And in this recipe can be used for Thanksgiving or Christmas or for your holiday festivities. I will also be making the version of, I have here a pre-baked pie crust, which I'll be using, or you can use the option of using the graham cracker crust. It can be store-bought, or you can pre-make your own. For the ingredients, I'll be using some eggnog, which we're going to use, 2 cups of eggnog, and it can be whatever flavor or brand that you desire. There's 2 cups. See how creamy that is? If you desire more, you can make more. Just depends on how much you want to make. We'll be using 1 small package of Jello, pudding, vanilla. Pour all the contents out. Mix that in. We'll also be using a 1/2 teaspoon of nutmeg. That's ground nutmeg. Or you can sprinkle in how much you desire, depends on your taste bud. There. Also be using a 1/2 teaspoon ground cinnamon. Got a little extra on that, so I won't put all this in here. I think that's about an extra there. Also be using 2 cups of Cool Whip. 2 cups. Take the spoon here and measure out 2 cups. It can be softened. Right there. Mix that in. Try to get as much as you can in there. Alright, set that up to the side. Take the mixer and fold it in on low. final step of pouring it into the pie crust. Now I'm ready for the final step. I'm going to remove these out. We're going to move this out the way. Set it to the side for the time being. I'm ready for the final step. Now we'll whip everything in, all the ingredients. Now we're ready to pour it into the pie crust. Again, this time I did a pre-baked pie crust. You can use any pie crust that you desire to use. You can make your own, or you can do the store-bought ones and fold it in, or as I mentioned earlier, you can use a pre-bought graham cracker crust, or you can make your own graham cracker crust. So this time, I'm gonna fold this in. To the pie. You see, it came out round pretty good. Here, I'll take that, spread it evenly within the pie. This is a deep dish pie crust, so if you want to use the regular or standard, of course you can make more, but this amount I did was for deep dish pie crust. So we put this in, put it in, spread it out evenly, evenly. Have a little bit left over, so I'll probably be using these for some other dishes. Let me sort this in there. Okay, now that we're done with this here, this is going to go into the freezer for 3.5 to 4 hours, and we'll see the results, and then it'll be ready to eat. After that, you can garnish it with some whipped toppings. You can put some fruit on top, or you can just serve it plain. But now we'll take it to the freezer. All right, you guys, as you see, we just used most of the batter for the pie. We have a little bit left over. So what you can do, either you can eat it, or if you have these little pie crusts laying around, you can fill those with the graham cracker and fill those. Maybe you can have it for yourself or maybe for your children as well. So it's just another option of what you can do with the remainder. You fold that over in there. You fill that in. It's gonna be a nice little dessert too, for yourself or for one of your guests or for one of your children. Hello everyone. Thanks again. It's been about 4 hours now, and I've taken the pie out. You can serve this pie as almost like an ice cream pie, or you can let it get room temperature and serve it that way. I let it set out a little bit to get a little room temperature, because I'm going to serve it and eat it room temperature. Here are a few toppings you can use. You can use some whipped cream. You sprinkle some cinnamon or nutmeg on it, and those are good flavors to use as well. So we're going to cut into the pie. Again, this is pre-baked crust that we have. I'm just going to cut a small piece here. catching it a little bit. We have the pie made here, cut up, ready to go. This can be served with some eggnog, some of your remaining eggnog, if you have any. Let's pour some in there. Just a taste of it there. And I also have a little smaller size graham cracker crust pie we made, so that's there as well. Now the moment that everybody's been waiting on, we're gonna taste it. Get some of that crust in there. Very good. Thanks again, everyone, for enjoying this episode of the Eggnog. Thanks for watching this episode of That Laurel Hill Girl. Don't forget to subscribe. Thank you.